Hello, everyone. We are going to continue today, topic 7, human nutrition. But first, let us remember together what is meant by the word nutrition. We have known before, nutrition is a characteristic of all living organisms. Nutrition means taking in material for what? For growth, for energy production, like glucose, which we use it in cellular respiration to produce energy. Nutrition is very important for tissue repair. We are humans, we are mammals, we are heterotroph. What is meant by that? Heterotroph means we do not make our own food. We take our food from another living organism like plant or animal. So we take carbohydrate, we take fats, we take protein from plants or animals. But carbohydrates, fats, and protein are large molecules. Okay, large molecules are large and soluble molecules, cannot be absorbed. So carbohydrates must be broken down to, to be monosaccharides, small and soluble molecule. Fats also broken down to be fatty acids and glycerol. Also protein, which is large and soluble molecule, must be broken down to be amino acids. The process of breaking down large soluble molecules into small soluble ones are called digestion. The system in our body which is responsible for this process, digestion, is called digestive system. Here is general look for our digestive system. We are going to take, we are going to know and study each component of this system in detail in our session. So at the beginning, there is some definitions, key definitions we must note, like what? Mechanical digestion. What is meant by the term mechanical digestion? Mechanical digestion is the breakdown of food, large food pieces, into smaller pieces without any chemical change, okay, happen to the food. Like what? Like when we chew our food, okay, in our mouth. This chewing process, we break large food pieces into smaller pieces. We are increasing surface area to facilitate the chemical digestion. It is another term, chemical digestion. What is meant by chemical digestion? Chemical digestion means breaking down large insoluble molecule into small soluble ones, of course, by the aid of enzymes, digestive enzymes. So here we have to differentiate between mechanical digestion and the chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion is breaking down large pieces of food into small pieces without any chemical change. But in chemical digestion, breakdown of large insoluble molecules into small soluble one. For what? To be easy for the process, which is absorption. Also, there is another definition, we call it ingestion. What is meant by ingestion? Ingestion, taking any substance like food or drink through our mouth, we call this process ingestion. Absorption. Absorption is the movement of small food molecules and ions through the wall of our small intestine into the blood. Means after the digestion process completed, the large food molecules, large and soluble, are converted into small soluble molecules. These small soluble molecules transferred from the lumen of our small intestine into our blood. This process are called the absorption. We have another definition called the assimilation. What is meant by assimilation? After the food being absorbed, the food already in our blood, small molecules, small soluble molecules, okay, movement of digested food from digested food molecules from our body into the cells. The food, the small molecules enter the cells. For what? To become part of the cell or used by the cell. Like glucose, as we said before. Glucose, after absorption, move from blood, enter the cell. Enter the cell for what? For cellular respiration process to produce energy. The last definition we are going to use is egestion. Egestion, what is meant by egestion? Egestion is the passing out of food that has not been digested or absorbed as feces through anus. So here is some key definition. As we said, we are going to use through our journey and our digestive system. So again, we are going to study digestion in human. We are heterotroph. We do not make our own food. We take our food from body of another living organism like plant and animals. The food we take, carbohydrates, fats, and protein are large molecules, large insoluble molecules cannot be absorbed. So these large insoluble molecules must be broken down into small molecules, small soluble molecules, enough to be absorbed from intestine to enter our blood. The process of breaking down these large molecules into small soluble ones are called digestion. The system which is responsible for this process are called digestive system. Okay, digestive system, when we study, there is two main components of our digestive system, alimentary canal and associated gland. Let us take a general look. Alimentary canal start with mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, large small intestine, large intestine, ended by rectum, and the last opening, which is anus. This canal we will find together the food like passing or moving into canal. Okay, this we call it alimentary canal. And associated gland like salivary gland, liver, and pancreas.